Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So the question of the day is, how do you stop being nice? This guy sent me a email, and he said women keep telling him that he's a nice guy, he's being too nice. And he says it's a pattern. He's been hearing this over and over again. It's not just one woman that says this. And I've been there. I got this. I've had women tell me, all of them didn't tell me. A few, maybe two or three of them told me I was too nice. But I heard it through the grapevine that I was a nice guy, so that's why she didn't want to be involved with me, right? Now at that time, in my early, I was like 19 when I was hearing, 19, 20 when I was hearing this, even 20, yeah, even my early time, when I went in the Navy, I was hearing this. I didn't hear it a lot, but I got this. And if a woman tells you that you're too nice, she ain't for you anyway. That's the first thing I would say. She ain't for you. So you need to just move on. Now, if you hear this, if this becomes a pattern, a lot of times it's something that you're doing. And a lot of women can't articulate this. They don't understand it either. They just know that whoever you are, whoever you're being at that time, she's not used to that. She's probably used to the opposite or a combination of who you are and the guys in the past. So what I would say all of this, you should seek balance. Now, I use myself, for example. I don't seek validation from people, from women. I don't go out of my way to be nice. I don't stray away from confrontation. If you say something that I don't like, if you do something that I don't like, I'm going to let you know. And I'm not, you don't have to be smart about it. You don't have to create a scene. I'll tell a person, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? And I'll say, hey, I didn't appreciate this and that, or whatever the case is. So I don't shy away from conflict. See, a lot of people, a lot of guys will let things slide because they want to be nice. They don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't do that. And I used to do that. I used to try to avoid all conflict. I don't do that anymore. You know, what I do is I'll be polite, courteous. I'll tell them how I feel. And that's that. You know, they can take it how they want to take it. But I'm not going to create a scene or do anything inappropriate while I express myself and my point of view. And see, I don't necessarily care how people feel about me unless they're a family member or a friend. But if it's a friend or even some family members, they have to earn that. That's the only way I will give it any thought of how they feel about me or something that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I make the final decision. I got to live my own life. So, you know, respect is earned. I don't give you the benefit of the doubt because you might be an attractive woman. No. You know, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not one of those guys that don't hold women accountable either. That's a video for another day. But see, I'm not one of those guys. Women don't, or anybody for that matter, You don't run my world. I'm not going to be the center of your attention. I don't. I just don't operate like that. You know, I don't. I don't really care about how you see me, what you think about me, especially if I don't know you. You know, I don't go out of my way to be nice to anybody. I don't go out of my way for approval. I don't really have time for all that. You know, if I get to know you, okay, that's a little different. But, you know, if I meet you for the first time, I don't know you from a can of paint. So I don't give you the benefit of the doubt. You have to work, you have to build on that. You have to earn that. See, in the back of the day, I used to give anybody the benefit of the doubt. I don't do that anymore. And see, you know, I don't, there's a lot of stuff that I used to do back then, I just don't do anymore. Because I really just don't have time to put too much thought into it. And what you should seek is a balance between the sexes, between you and a woman. Or if you're a woman, between woman and a man. You should seek balance. I don't care if people don't want to be friends with me. If you don't want to be friends with me, it's fine. I probably never thought about being friends with you in the first place. You know, see, those are some things I used to think about back then. I used to do stuff because I wanted to be friends, because I wanted to fit in. I don't do that anymore. I don't want to fit in. You know, I don't want to be a part of any groups, any frats, any clubs, any organization. I never really. That's one reason why when I went to college, I never pledged to any frats. I never want to be involved in none of that. Once I discovered what you had to do to be involved, the heck with that. You know, I'll pass. So I'm not affiliated with any groups, none whatsoever. You know, I'm pretty much a loner. Do I have friends? Yes. Do I know a lot of people? Yes. But I'm not affiliated with any groups, any religious groups, political groups, all of the above. You know, so that's just how I roll. You know, I don't go out of my way to do anything until proven otherwise. You have to demonstrated something or done something, or maybe you're affiliated with someone that I know. But other than that, you know, I'm myself when I'm around people. I don't try to be anyone else. I don't try to impress anybody. When I'm out and about, I dress the way I want to, when I want to. That's it. I don't, I don't, as a matter of fact, believe it or not, in my personal life, I don't talk a lot. And that might be hard for you to believe, because some people would think, you done all these videos, but you don't talk a lot in your personal life. No, I really don't. Most of the people that I'm around, they usually talk a lot. So I just talk to them, let them do most of the talking. I ask questions, but I don't talk a lot. I listen a lot. And that's what everyone needs to do much better. Most people are not listening to anybody. They're just waiting on their turn to talk. I'm a master listener. Yeah, I've mastered the art of listening. But most people aren't doing it. Most people are just trying to get their talking points in. And just keep this in mind. Most people that talk the most are the weakest. and they're the least educated about whatever they're talking about. They're the weakest. And they can't back up in very little of what they're talking about in most cases. So just keep that in mind. And they all and the media always seems to pick or target the people that do the most talking, because they know that these people don't know what they're talking about in most cases. So even a lot of the reporters, they've picked up on it. The people that are the most ignorant get to speak on whatever is the hot topic at the moment. Go figure. But, also it's good to keep in mind that we live in a society where there's a lot of broken people. And it's damn near at a point now where the majority of people that you meet are broken. And a lot of them are so toxic, it's getting to a point where it's probably already at this point. It's going to get to a point where the environment is going to be so toxic with broken people, the unbroken person won't even be able to escape the negativity of a lot of people out here. It's going to get to that point. So let's just say out of 50 people you meet, 48 of them are going to be broken. It's going to get to that point, man. It's probably already there, at this point. But this is why people always say that I have friends that always say, don't trust the herd. Go against the herd, because the herd is just full of broken people that just want to fit in. And a person like me that doesn't go with the crowd, they'll look at me like I'm you're different. You're an individual. And all the shame and text come in. You're like an alien. Oh, you're one of those guys. You're all kind of naming coming, all kind of shame and tactics come in. So just keep that in mind. Don't seek to be nice. Seek to be or to become the best version of self. And that's an ongoing experience. That's something you have to do every day, every week. That's like you have to, it's either you're growing or you're dying. So that's like an ongoing experience. That's something that you have to continuously do. It's not like going to college and you take, after you graduate, you're done. No, this is an ongoing thing. Because either you're growing or dying. And your growth as a man is going to be predicated upon the people that you have around you. See, the more you grow, your circle is going to change. The quality of people is going to change. So if you want to know how much you've grown, all you got to do is just take a look around you. Look at the people that you have around you. That's all you got to look at. The people that you attract, the women that you attract, the quality of women that you attract. Because you get who you are, not what you want. And even if you do get lucky and meet a woman that's have the consciousness of elevated consciousness, it's not going to last long anyway. It's not. Because you get who you are at the end of the day. So, hey, this is what these are just some ideas you should take, and I would highly recommend you work towards instead of trying to be nice for the rest of your life. So hey, if you like this video, subscribe, share it, and click the link below if you want to get on my newsletter. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.